Ouch! Every good story has its heroes and its villains. Football has plenty of bad guys, and we're here to tell you all about them. Here are 8 of the most hated football players of all time. Number 1. Sergio Ramos. This man will do anything to win, and we mean anything. Dive to get an opponent sent off? Give the opposing goalkeeper a concussion? Intentionally injure one of the team's nicest guys? Despite his 26 red cards, despite getting booed in almost every stadium around the world, fans of Los Blancos still love him for his 5 La Liga and 4 Champions League titles. Number 2. Roy Keane. The fiery Irishman is no stranger to controversy. It doesn't matter who you are, he tells it like it is. I don't think some of the people who come to Old Trafford can spell football, never mind understand it. He even criticized his own teammates in an interview so bad it was destroyed by the club. But most famously, he destroyed Erling Haaland with one of the worst tackles in Premier League history.
No, of course I lost my temper.
He also gave Peter Schmeichel a black eye, clashed with Patrick Vieira in the Highbury Tunnel, and walked out on his country on the eve of the 2002 World Cup. Suffice it to say, Roy Keane knows how to ruffle feathers. Number 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that because I am rich, handsome, and a great player, people are envious of me. I don't have any other explanation. Well, Chris, you might have a point. Plenty of football fans are jealous of almost everything in your life. Everything except this. We'll let that one speak for itself. But it's also the step-overs, the diving, his reaction to pleading guilty to tax fraud, that wink in 2006. Sorry, pal, you might be one of the all-time greats, but fans have plenty of ammunition against you. Number 4. Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole. He betrayed Arsenal by leaving for Chelsea in 2006. Just like he betrayed his wife with numerous affairs during their marriage. He also landed in hot water for saying this shortly before signing for LA Galaxy. I had offers from the USA, but I'm not ready to relax on a beach yet. It's safe to say that Ashley Cole is no stranger to negative press, despite a pretty legendary career. Number 5. Luis Suarez. Oh boy, where do we start? Luis was voted the greatest villain in all of sports in a poll by ESPN. It could have something to do with biting his opponents, or his intentional handball against Ghana. Surely his racial abuse of Patrice Evra factored in. Luis was widely considered the most hated player in England until number 6, Diego Costa. One of the game's most prolific goal scorers, Costa also has a reputation for being a hothead, a trash talker, and a cheat. Everyone knows Diego, and this guy likes to cheat a lot and put the opponents out of their game. Kurt Zouma actually said this while they were teammates at Chelsea. Incredible! Despite being born in Brazil, Diego Costa shocked the world when he decided to play for Spain before the 2014 World Cup. He's turning his back on a dream of millions to represent our national team, the 5-time champions in a World Cup in Brazil. But Spain didn't even make it out of the group stage, and Brazil got smashed 7-1. So, did his decision even matter in the end? Number 7. Raheem Sterling. It's hard to even include him on the list, but you can't deny the facts. Many people in England hate Raheem Sterling. Sadly, it's mostly due to media manipulation and flat-out lies. He's been called greedy for turning down a huge contract from Liverpool in favor of Manchester City. But the truth? When I got into Liverpool, I said if I haven't won the Premier League by the time I'm 21, I need to look at my options and see what I'm doing there. And I came to City and won my first Premier League. Still, others can't stand the gun tattoo on his leg. But it's a tribute to his father, who was murdered when Raheem was only 2. It's important to remember that footballers are people too, and not everything you read is true. Number 8. Carlos Tevez. Ah yes, the most hated man in Manchester. Red Devil fans were furious when he appeared on this billboard. And when he refused to come off the bench for Man City in the Champions League, City fans were finished with him. Despite his amazing goal-scoring record, he'll forever be known as a greedy mercenary in Manchester. So, oh my goalers, those are 8 of the most hated footballers by fans in the game. We're sure you could think of more. Who else should be on this list?